Tes cek. Oke, kita mau main sebentar eFootball. Tapi bagaimana cara supaya oh dari sini ya. Oh gini chatnya. Oke. Better. Oke, mau main dulu sebentar eFootball. Kita mau main. Alright, suara gue masuk gak ya? Tes cek. Semoga masuk ya. Tes cek. Alright, let's go. Sekarang jam 10.40. Mainlah. Bentar, tes. Ngecek ini dulu bro. Ngecek chatting. Ada yang ngechat gak? Aman. Mati. Oke. Kita mau main klik dulu, klik. Gue penasaran dengan formasi yang backnya 3. Semoga nggak dibantai. Nama juga anak Ucrit. Kita baru masih divisi 2 nih guys. Belum berhasil sampai ke divisi 1. Kita coba lah ya. Terakhir tadi formasi gue gimana? Kayak gini. Enggak bro. Tadi gimana tadi formasi gue ya? Oh ya, ini gini. Ini jadi CMF si siapa ya? Ketika di sini juga jadi CMF. Terus defensif. Di sini ofensif sayapnya. Oke. Coba guys. Semoga oke. Gue lagi ngetes ini nih sambil buka YouTube gue. Kok jadi di sini bro? Wih, salah saya. Kok hilang? Kok hilang nih? Piye toh? Live chat gue malah hilang. Kenapa malah hilang ini? Alright, kita melawan Celtic. Melawan siapa nih? Menang siapakah? Menang Celtic kayaknya nih. Ini bagus, ada PP 3181 kan bener. Bener nih. PP-nya doang yang beli dia. Oke, masih ada Rodri, Inzaghi yang perlu waspadai guys. Seperti biasa 4-2-2-2. Coba ya lawan pakai ini ya. Dapat lah ya. Berarti dapat guys. Lah coba
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Celtic against Milan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
I wonder whether that has anything. He's had a shot! And again! And he's heaved it away.
Tendangan nggak gol.
Neymar producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. And this is Hullet. In by Hullet. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, great leap! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cole actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Marquez. Kajolu. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played out wide. They get a throw in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Tabrakan dia. Agak oneng ya, tabrakan ya. Kok bisa kalian tabrakan?
First quarter of an hour gone.
That's going in strongly.
Showing good feet. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shot could be on. And the shot! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Number 14.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So, what can they come up with here?
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
That was travelling. Milan currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Totti. Neymar. That's been slipped through. Diaz!
Diaz really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Terus.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gives it back. Oh, good-looking ball. Schneider venturing down the left. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rodri. Diaz. Chance here to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Wriggles his way through. Kimmich. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. And now they can clear their lines.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. Gerard. Rijkaard. Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. Gerard. Defending was strong and firm. Aimed beyond the defence. Marquez. And it's Gerard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Schneider. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he Cole! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cole clearly thought he...
That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So the action resumes. Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he was quick to react. Rodri. Celtic do have a chance to counter here. Totti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kimmich. Diaz in with the challenge. Totti. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. Here comes the cross. Caught offside that time. Gerard couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Inzaghi. This looks promising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's hit the upright. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Time and again they are repelled. Chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Good ball, good take. Crossed it, getting up there! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And again, that's another chance. And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Bullet needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Terrific effort! Oh, off the bar! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
That's destined for the flank. And this is Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he... And Hullet! They want to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Schneider looking to play it into the box.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Gerard receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's been... And the shot! Howson is there to clear. And that's a dangerous call! And a neat finish! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Kenapa nih? Walah, dia nyerah tuh. Mana guys? Ih, kok gue dapet bagus-bagus? Ada Oliver Kahn. Gimana dapetnya? Next lagi. Die of Anchor anjir. Dia udah kasih warning gitu, Die of Anchor. Kok agak sombong dia. Yang angker kayaknya bukan Diouf dan Ronaldo dah. 106. Kok dia bisa bilang yang angker begini? Tipis sih.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
That has not gone well. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. Saliba cuts out the pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gerard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Looking for options for movement. Gullit. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Yellow or red? It is red. Borussia Dortmund are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Siapakah yang akan ini lagi bingung. Wah, sialan merah. Ini baru jadi 3, 4. Verdi Cardioglu jadi CB. Sepertinya salah.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
This for 1-0.
Coming on the field is
Ngapain yang
number 6, Koeman.
Lalu sedikit sana. Hey,
That is some save from De Gea. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gabriel getting this one clear.
Borussia Dortmund definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
A probing pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
In by Lampard. Gerard. Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way past. And he is deftly away. Big chance! And another try! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Good read, needed to be. And he can thump it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now he's got space here. Chips it through. It's a promising position. He slings it in. That is a brilliant interception. Threads one in. Xavi Simons, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Brahim Diaz. And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's going wide left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Punched away. Van de Ven. Brahim Diaz. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Dikit-dikit pelanggaran dia mah.
Marquez gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Picked out brilliantly. Forced to go back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, delightful ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Lampard.
There will be 1 minute at
That's
a
good
time.
play. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Hullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kadiolu is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's claimed by the keeper. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Udah dapat Ronald Koeman satu senang. Keplek, songong banget nggak dipakai dari awal, dia ngepur juga bagaimana? Ronald Koeman satu senang.
So, into the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too...
A header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Padahal dia
Borussia Dortmund are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pinches it off him.
Brahim Diaz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Xavi Simons, great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, it's come loose! And he was quick to react. Marquez calmly anticipates. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Simons. That is lovely. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And the keeper's got it again. David De Gea, a keeper with complete command over his defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Schneider with the cross. Xavi Simons tries to play it through. Howson gets across to intercept that. Bullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Massaro. Nice sequence of passes this. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, look at the space here. And he's following up!
Akhirnya gol.
That's a sharp
Akhirnya
finish.
pecah telur.
Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and are rightly pumped and ready to go again.
After 71
Bullet
minutes,
at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Mau 70 gue dites nggak ya? 70.
substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 17.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 21.
So we have the first goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Coming on the field.
Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Number 12.
Koeman is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Massaro, nice interception, well timed.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance!
Dapet,
And there's a
dapet,
goal!
gengs.
And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution in
Pertahankan,
progress.
pertahankan keunggulan ini. 2-0.
Milan making further changes here and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dani Olmo, chance here to counter. And it's Olmo.
Ya.
Serginho,
Lewat Serginho posisinya.
Rijkaard. Now it's Hazard. Dani Olmo.
That's
Oh,
good
that's
play from him.
fabulous. Oh, good effort. Oh, that was no
Aman,
routine
yeah.
save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it
2
and dealing
added
with it.
minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? That is some save from De Gea.
Masaro nggak gol.
Denied by an
Gitu doang
instinctive
nggak
save.
gol.
Massaro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Dani Olmo. And that will be the final act.
Menang. Kayaknya oke.
It's a
juga
super
informasi
show all
kayaknya
round.
ya.
Both sides doing their best to
Coba
impose
buktikan lagi
themselves,
ya.
but one evidently, undeniably.
Ih, kok ini bisa dapat poin bonus gini sih? Gimana ceritanya tuh? Oh, langsung 2 negara. Gua nggak ngerti maksudnya gimana sih ini. 1.800 ya. Bisa nggak ya ngincer malam ini kita sampai oh, apa namanya? Ranking 1, Liga 1. Messi 3128. Bangke banget dia pura-pura dikacau-kacauin. Si Oliver Kahn jadi situlah. Maksudnya. Tapi Olin 451 Batistuta. Kita tutup Batistuta kali ya. Kita biar dulu deh. Kita lihat. defense dulu kali ya. Bahaya nih 3-3 nih. Cobain dulu deh, 1-2-7, cobain. 1-2-7. Mungkin deh. 1-2-7. Baru bagus.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Played out to the left flank. Milan have reclaimed it. Kadiolu is onto this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Raul. Gerard. Both sides exercising caution for now. Now it's Raul. And he's quick to return it. No way through, so back it comes. Schneider. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well measured. Good read, needed to be deftly away.
Lepas, Bray. Lepas dong, Bray.
Kadiolu with the delivery. Akanji with the clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Hullet. And now the breakaway. Now he's got space here. Oh, that was vital. And he can thump it away. Now it's Hullet. And it's Kadiolu. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ya. Oh, dibiarin sama dia.
They've played it
Oh,
short.
dia ngambil di belakang.
And this is Gerard. Played in by Gerard. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
Zo,
Kajolu
Zuk.
tries the cross. And that has been knocked clear. Park Ji-sung.
Wolverhampton definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And that is expertly dealt with. Kajolu. Chiellini.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Yamal. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Deftly away. Schneider scooting forward. Gullit looking to receive it in space. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Park Ji-sung. And the finish! Oh,
Kena,
brilliant
gengs.
from Park Ji-sung. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Park Ji-sung demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Wolverhampton have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Xavi Alonso knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
And yes, it's there! A quite
bingung
incredible
kipernya.
spell. They are flying. Wolverhampton are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have...
Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And it's half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half
Tiga-tiga
shortly.
gol dia, sialan.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiono gli anni. Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio, riceveranno un simpatico...
We're on the move again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Rijkaard has it out wide and in space. Schneider, and it's been played through. And they've got rid. That is ended up in no man's land, and he's had it nicked away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Schneider ready to try one. And this is Gullit. Darwin. And it's Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. And this is Xavi Alonso. Oh, a guilt! Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he should have made it 4.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Timber.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Kajolu. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Sliding, merah sit.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
This looks promising. Brilliantly cut out. Nicely aimed pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross needs to be good. Cleared without hesitation. Gerard. So we've reached the hour mark. Gerard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's really well cleared. Darwin given the lift of his goal. That ball looks a good one. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he can clear it away. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. That's where it came from. Goes looking wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal! And that's in. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Cafu. Darwin. Aimed beyond the defence. Park Ji-sung is wide and looking to get onto this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking to play him in. Now it's Hullet. The referee's awarded a free kick. Schneider is standing over this one. Into the last quarter of an hour. Chooses to deal with it himself. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chips it through. And it's hoisted clear.
Wolverhampton have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Look at the space here. Massaro! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Time and again they are repelled. Spread neatly.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Park Ji-sung. Howson spots it and intercepts. Kajolu. Hullet. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Schneider. Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Corner number 2 then.
Schneider.
Ma lo...
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Il numero 27. Cambio di giocatori.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focused.
He's having a pop! And they've got rid. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Always onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's really well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Cole! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, crossbar! Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Pato. Zanetti threads one in. Gerard calmly anticipates. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pato. Oh, delightful ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Marquinhos. And he skips past his man. That's a nicely shaped ball. Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Arsenal tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Czech claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marquez cuts it out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Snyder. Rijkaard. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cole aimed beyond the defence. Milan have got it back and they'll... Impressive jump!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Hullet. Oh, easy pickings there. Flashes it and a header! Oh, it's come off the upright. And a neat finish. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
There will be 1 minute at a
He's not
time.
going to get any further than that. And it's Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that:
Sorry
clinical.
guys.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. Now can he find a fit? Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gol.
Milan have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Robertson. Great ball if he can get there. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now then, and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Pato at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, there's the clearance. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He won't be happy with that one. Pull it. Chiellini. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! And he's gone looking for safety.
Hah?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Hazard. Number 5,
Totti
Neymar.
finds himself offside.
On the field, number 17, Ibrahimovic. Number 19, Mane.
Over to the right flank. Looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Mane. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is... And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Timber gets it away. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's going in strongly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Carvajal. Now it's Mane. Great vision. Oh, super find. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Ih, mananya anak ini. Ya ampun, jelek banget.
Looking for options for movement.
Jelek banget, jelek banget.
Zanetti. He has found the way through. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, that's been intercepted. Check clears. Totti. Can he get on the end of this? Kadiolu picks it up out wide.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Hullet. Carvajal. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here.
Kalah, guys.
Simply breathtaking stuff.
Back 5. Counternya bagus.
So that's it. It is all over. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat. And if that weren't painful enough, there's all...
Sesusah itu apakah main back? Kenapa gua selalu kalah di back 5? Gak bisa nih. Gak bisa berarti formasi gini. Racik lagi, racik lagi. DMF, apa jadi CMF aja ya? CMF dia nyerang, nggak bisa coba ini dulu kali ya. Offense. Kalau defense-nya nanti gimana? Defense-nya jadi coba dulu dah. Sebelum dapat nih gue nih. Back 3 tuh susah ya. Back 3 paling susah. Alright. Waduh, pemain musuh bagus banget. 5-4-1. Enggak, 5-4-1. Bagus banget ini. Kayaknya sih bisa kayak gini caranya. Nah, itu dah. 3-2-4-1 ini dah. Offensive tetap mereka menembak. Kalau defensif yo kita coba coba.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Bale! Oh, it's come loose. Foot in.
Ya ampun.
Here comes the cross. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cole. Looking for the run. Well, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Hazard finds himself offside.
Goblok.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now this could be a chance. And this is Hazard. Hazard. He's through on goal here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Bale.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a good foray he's making. Messi. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that
Terlalu
is
lebay,
beautiful!
Messi.
That is a gem! An absolute
Lebay.
gem! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries to pass it through. Goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Bale. Space for him to turn and look.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
That's tidy. And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Times
Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gets his head on it! And a neat finish.
Gini banget.
Again, in a trice,
Gini
and
banget,
they are
gini banget.
soaring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Pisa are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's cut it out.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Van Bronckhorst clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Takes a shot. Van Bronckhorst. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Bronckhorst. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get rid. Seedorf. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Bale. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Gullit stood his ground strongly. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Van Bronckhorst. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been won straight back. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Schneider.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's Gullit. That is good alertness. Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Timber. Ball played for Marquez. And it's half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
No.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So off we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Kajolu. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
This is a promising build-up. Messi. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's made its way to him. He has found... Tries a shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch. And
He's given it away. And Hullet! Marvellous goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Milan have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vieira. Seedorf going forward. Oh, that's delightful. Picked out, takes a shot! And no mistake. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The man
Shapes to shoot! Pisa are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Great chance! And that was struck with genuine force.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22.
So, third corner of the game.
Viene sostituito con il numero 9, Ibrahimovic.
Pisa have the chance to go the other way. And here's Hullet. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cole is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, that was vital. Could move up a gear here. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's on it, can he get away? And that's been Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Cambio di giocatori.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Now, can they get him away?
Pisa really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, nicely intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. And a chance! And there's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Judge, surely! Well, the clearance is short. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Totti.
Ci saranno
Bout
5
of passing
minuti di
here,
recupero.
really easy on the eye. Massaro, brilliantly cut out. Here it is, crossed in. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Timber. That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target. That's a throw.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19, Messi. Numero 12.
Oh, good steal, he just
Lasciano in
read
campo
it.
per il numero 7.
And that's it. Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.
Salah. Kalau diedit belum diedit, ini belum diedit. Jam segini guys. Harus udahan habis ini deh. Tidur besok kita mau lari. Dah, langsung aja dah.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Milan e Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace added to the infinite amount of trickery he has.
Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, Milan! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kajolu gets a cross in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kadiolu. Milan have it back and can go again. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And now they can clear their lines. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that.
Gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Hullet. Totti. Now there's a fine ball. Goal! And that was too close for comfort.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
O'Reilly. Tries to play it through. Kajolu. Can he get on the end of this? Now the chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cole really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. Yamal. Real chance! It's gone out for a throw-in. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And it's O'Reilly. Now that looks a decent ball.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Deftly away. Totti. And here's Hullet. That pass has been well intercepted. It's Totti! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Now it's Yamal.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's gone backward here. Shot a goal! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Milan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and...
Nunez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Howson can get it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have their second corner now. Terrific effort! And it's in! They are right back in business!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Gerard.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vinicius Junior. He's got away. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Has a look and plays it forward. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
He has found a way through. Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. And he's quick to return it. And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
There's the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Timber. Cole, looking for the run. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Top chance for a shot! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Kajolu. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Marquez makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nunez. Kajolu. And that's been intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gerard with a definite fell there. And he is going into that little black book.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Lascia il campo per il numero 13.
Lama sekali orang ini, mau menang banget dia kayaknya. Mengincar rendah sekali guys. Nunes tanpa dulu. Tanpa dulu sih Nunes.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. Corner number 2 then. Gerard attempts a clearance, and it's skewed away. Milan are making a change. After this, just one, and he shoots! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Balogun really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
And that has been cleared. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Pulisic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pulisic delivers. Howson with the clearance.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Balogun. Balogun was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Timber deals with that comfortably. And he can clear it away. Gerard. I think we're just about done here. Howson gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. Doué picks it up out wide. Kajolu.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Silvestre. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And they've got rid. Pulisic. Now it's Balogun. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is as far as it goes. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind.
Udah guys, sudah malam kita tidur. Alright, itu dia untuk sekali di sini deh. Undian mumpung penutupan sekalian guys, penutupan. Yuk, udah dapat yuk. Cuma 1 undian. Kasian banget. Undiannya mana? Fermin Lopez udah punya gua. RBCF. RB dah. Atau pakai apa enggak? Alright, dapat si siapa nih? Ini. Oke. Gue pengen lihat pemain gue yang situ dah. Kan dapat Messi sama si ini ya. Gue dapat Messi sama si mana Messi? Lamine Yamal. Emang dia sebut apa sih Lamine Yamal kalau dinaikin ini? Kita naikin ya. Roaming flank. Biasanya kalau Gerard gini nggak akan bagus-bagus amat ya. Kita tes dulu deh. berapa ya? 102. 97 doang. Jelek lah 97 mah. Coba booster craftingnya yang ngasal nih. Jadi berapa? Offensive speed acceleration, oke. Jadi 99. Coba ya kita cek kalau 99 itu dia di game plan jadi berapa ya nilainya ya? 99. Bagus juga 99. Kita lihat. Ganti siapa ya? Kokcu. Kokcu aja kali ya. Oh si ini nih Olise nih kanan nih. 103. Boleh gantiin si Olise kanan. Boleh. 103 dia. Ya, boleh lah. Jadi 103, 91, 94. Oke lah. Oke. Lumayan. Alright. Oke, itu dia guys untuk main hari ini. Kita ketemu lagi di acara main berikutnya.